Zee has had this constant problem around gaining viewership share on TV, gaining eyeballs on the urban genre, wherein they have not been phenomenally strong, particularly in the flagship channel, which is the Zee TV. So I think that's been a concern area for them. I think second concern area has been, around the digital business scale initiative over there. As you clearly know, digital OTT in India is more dominated by sports-led kind of content which is there. So that is something which Zee does not have. Even recently, whatever they have bought in, from Star Disney in terms of the marquee ICC tournaments, they are for TV but not for digital. So I think there were lags in the business on TV both and for digital front as well. There were also multiple issues in terms of the concerns around the write-offs, the receivables from the related parties. So there were these issues which were kind of having a negative impact in terms of overall valuations because one did not know how these will be addressed and how things will look from here on going ahead. But with the merger, a lot of things are going to stand more streamlined. I think if you look at the GEC urban genre, wherein there lack Sony is very strong. Whereas if you look at in the case of Zee, they are very strong in regional. Sony is not very strong in regional. So there is not much of an overlap except movies. I think both the entities are going to play to each other's strength, and they're going to do phenomenally well on the TV side, and give a very tough fight to Star. And as I said, that if the content and execution and the strategy is sound, they might even surpass Star in terms of the overall ad revenue market share number. I think, secondly, there is an MNC promoter coming here. So I think that will also have a positive impact in terms of overall valuation multiples. I don't foresee any kind of significant write-offs on receivables, on inventory, or any kind of a big overhang, from the investor perspective. So the multiples will get related basis that as well. Last but not the least, I think digital will be a very compelling play because what we've seen recently is that Hotstar has also lost the bid for IPL digital rights. And if you look at Hotstar's the revenue, subscriber base, I mean, most of the metrics were actually high as compared to other peers in the broadcaster industry on the OTT side, was only because of IPL. So now with IPL going away, I think Hotstar numbers will see a steep fall going ahead, whether you call it the ad revenue or the subscription revenue or the subscriber numbers. And our assessment clearly suggests that if Sony Zee were to be merged together in terms of the OTT platforms Z5 and Sony Live, if they are to be merged together, and if Disney Hotstar, obviously the IPL numbers are going to fall down, I think on digital front also they will largely be on par, just like how they are on the TV segment as well. So there is a likelihood that if the content strategy is good on the digital side, if they are able to execute the plan well, if they're able to save costs around customer acquisition, save cost on content, very important, save cost around tech. I think they could, give a very tough competition to Star Disney and emerge as the largest broadcaster-based OTT in the country today.